Hi guys, so this is going to be me showing you Nevaeh's baby album. And if you see my finger, I got stitches a few days ago and it's still kind of swollen, so don't mind that. And this page, sorry, my hand is really shaky today. This page is her name when she arrived, and this should be PM. I should circle PM, and I will, because she was born at 3:42 PM. And I don't know her blood type. I'm thinking it was mine because when my blood type is O negative. So when I was pregnant, I had to get a RhoGAM shot, and you're supposed to get one after too, and so is the baby. And she didn't get either of those. So I'm thinking she's mine, but I'm leaving that blank until I find out. And this is just asking, these three are her features, her eyes, and Mamère means grandma in French, so for those of you that didn't know that. Her nose looked like, her mouth looked like, and the reason why I say that is because they were a lot alike. And I'm going to show you a picture of her auntie. That's Amber, and she only lived 9 minutes. And I'm very thankful that Nevaeh has her features because she looked so much like her dad. And it says what mommy thought, what my daddy thought, and how about others. So those are the three. And then her first photo with mommy, we don't have it yet, so we will have to develop it. And then her first birthday will be on March 17th, 2013, so I already filled that out. And again, there's her auntie. And then this page is all about her and her daddy being daddy's little girl. So there's a little tiny picture of them watching TV together. That was before we found out about her eyes. And you can see she's looking right where he's looking. So this was in the hospital. We were in there for 4 days. And I think that was the second or third day. And then this was in the hospital. That's her little bassinet thing that she had that she did not want to sleep in after this time. And we forgot to take this thing home, and it had all of the information. And then this is the little poem that was on there. So I took it and I put it in here because I finally got a scrapbook. And then it says, I love my daddy, and right here it says, daddy's little girl. And you can't really tell, but those are her eyes, and they're covered by the little goggles. And she was sleeping, and she was under the Billy lights in the hospital because she was jaundiced. This was in the hospital too. She was 1 day old. And this is our first family photo. And I'm pretty sure that was when she was 1 week old. And she was really long now that I look at it. And even now she's really long. This was when I was in labor. I was in labor I was in hard labor from March 17th at 10 in the morning until she was born at 3:42. And before that, I was in labor for 4 days, and they kept sending me back and forth, which I was an hour away from the hospital, so I kept having to get my mom to drive back and forth because I was in a lot of pain. This was us when I was 1 week postpartum. This was me hooked up to the IV, and I was really big, and I'm sorry that I looked that bad, but I hadn't slept at all when I had her, so I'm surprised I could push her out. This was, I think she was 2 weeks old. Here she was 2 months old or 3 months old, and that's the same time as that one, and she was smiling at me. And this was the first day home, and she just looks so much like her dad. And see her lips? that's why I think they look like her aunts, because even though it's hard to tell in this picture, they're identical. The only difference is she's got the little, that shape, and her aunt didn't have that shape. She just had the round, because that's what her mom had, and so that's what she got. That is her just getting out of the bath. This is her outside, and it was very sunny because we were in a big city and it is never bad weather there. And these are those little decorations up there hanging. They're the dragonflies off there. I just took the pink ones because this is her first room on her own, so that is just significant in putting it in there. And she's gonna hate me for this, but this born, and she was 8 pounds 5 ounces, and I don't exactly know where the decimal is, so she was that many grams, I think, and it says big girl up here. So that's all I've got so far, but I thought it was pretty neat, and it cost $14 just for this book. And it comes in a little box, and it's so cute, and it's nice to have something that is hers. It's not ours to keep in memory of her childhood, it's hers. So I got that, and I'm sorry my voice sounds really rough. I am sick right now, so I will be doing a few more videos tomorrow once I get off of work. And by the way, I just got a job, yay! I just started working at a cafe, so I worked 2.5 hours today, and it's about 2 o'clock in the morning now, and I'm still not tired. And 2.5 hours yesterday, and then last week on Thursday, I think, I worked 5 hours, and then on Friday I worked 8 hours. So I'm going down, but I make tips and I get a pretty good wage, so I'm not complaining. So I will do more videos tomorrow, and if you want to request any, you can just put a comment below and let me know what you would like to see, if you'd like me to do something kind of different than what I'm doing, because I haven't really had anybody comment and say, oh, why don't you do this? It would be nice because it would help me out a lot. So if you want to, comment below and let me know what you'd like to see, and I will do it. Alright, bye.